Hello everyone from Elif's kitchen. Today, I want to share with you the recipe for Kurdish Börek, with its crispy texture and layers separating perfectly. Let's take 7 cups of flour into the mixing bowl. Add about 1 teaspoon of salt. Initially, I added 2 cups of water. Let's mix it a bit until the dough comes together. Then, gradually add water while kneading. I used a total of 2.5 cups of lukewarm water. The dough should be moderately soft and not sticky. Once the dough is well formed, transfer it to the counter as shown in the video. Knead it thoroughly for at least 4 to 5 minutes like this. It's important to knead the dough well. Pay attention to the kneading stage. As you can see, our dough is well kneaded and has a smooth texture. I divided it into 8 equal pieces. Shape them into balls and place them on a floured plate. Cover them with a plastic bag. Let them rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Oil the counter generously with a few tablespoons of oil. Place the rested dough balls on it. As shown in the video, press them with your fingers until they are about the size of a dessert plate. The dough is already very easy to roll out. I used 250 grams of softened butter at room temperature. The butter must be softened at room temperature. As shown in the video, apply some butter evenly on only 4 of the dough pieces with your fingers. Then cover them with the remaining unbuttered dough pieces. Press the edges slightly to make them stick. After combining the dough pieces in pairs, gently press them again as shown in the video and apply some more softened butter on both sides. At this stage, apply less butter than the amount used inside. As shown in the video, a light coating will suffice. Then, cover them with a plastic bag and let them rest for about 1 hour. This step is important, please pay attention. Let the dough rest for about 1 hour to make it easier to roll out later. After resting the dough for 1 hour, oil the counter again and stretch the dough as much as possible. As shown in the video, I recommend rolling the dough out on a large table. That way, you can roll it thinner more easily. My counter was a bit small. I had difficulty rolling out the dough because my counter was small. As I said, if you roll it out on a larger table, it will be easier. Roll the dough as thinly as possible. Then fold it, as shown in the video, to fit the size of your tray. If there are small tears, it's okay. You can stretch the thicker edges again while folding. Then place the dough on a greased baking tray. Repeat the same process with the remaining 4 pieces of dough and place them on top of the first layer. After placing the last 4 pieces of dough, press lightly with your hands to spread and smooth it out. Then bake it in a preheated oven at 175 to 180 degrees Celsius, 347 to 356 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 40 minutes until golden brown. It took 35 minutes to bake in my oven. Remove the Börek from the oven and let it cool for 5 minutes. Let it rest for 5 minutes to release the initial heat. Then cut it into slices. As you can see in the video, each layer is visible, separating perfectly. It turned out to be a delicious Kurdish Börek. Place the Börek on a serving plate. Sprinkle some powdered sugar on top. Serve the Kurdish Börek warm. Bon appetit to those who try it. If you watched my video and liked it, you can support me with likes, comments, and shares. Thank you for watching and for your interest.